Yeah, so, follow your heart and, as far as, the created needs and all that stuff and, you know what I mean by, you know, making all your decisions based off monetization, off money, because it's like, all right, like that becomes your God. That becomes everything. It becomes absolutely everything. It's like you then become completely dependent upon, oh, well, what would I do if I didn't have a job, or what would I do if this and that, and it's not reality. It's not. You look, you're on this planet, you're breathing. The sun's gonna come out in the morning. Rain will eventually fall from the sky. There's tons of water on this planet, and that's something that's really important, is preserving the water table. Food's easy to grow. There's no concerns. I mean, other than just, kicking then just straighten out the corrupt ones who, are just rampant on, shoving a system that doesn't work down our throats. So on the surface, it appears like a few of the dominant minority, perceivably, dominant in that way, the, one percenters, but really it's like the 0.001 percenters, so they can benefit materially. But I would think anyone who was like of that knowledge would realize that that's not. You wouldn't think that's what it's all about, and you would realize that you're actually creating a lot of suffering in your life by creating a lot of sufferings in others' life. I mean, it's all a chain reaction. So, um, so yeah, it's just that, like, I feel like that's how we heal the planet too. Is by listening to our hearts and by just like and not giving your power to the Babylon system where it's like, oh, I need to make money, I got to do this, and this is going to happen if I don't make money. No, it's like just start listening to your heart in every way and do what you want, and that's actually a much more heady way. Yeah, you've got all these, and I don't know about your attachments and your commitments and the agreements, the contracts you've signed with these white devils. And I'm not saying, all white people are devil or that whole thing. It's just you make these contracts in Babylon and they bind you, and that's why you should have made the contracts in the first place. But hey, I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, they're trying to bind you down in this physical reality, get you attached to the mortgage and the car payments, and this kid needs this, and he needs to keep up with Betty Sue and Johnny. Then yeah, I mean, you're gonna be completely bound down, and you never grow, and you're never gonna transform, and you're never gonna learn much in this life. And yeah, you might have a lot more money than this person, but you're not happy, and you know it, and you're not taking care of yourself, and you are right. You are going to get old and die just like everyone else. But that's not what this planet's about. It's actually not about that at all. Um, don't limit yourself to what everyone else is doing around you. I mean, if they're all Babylonians doing as the Romans do, then they're going to suffer the same consequences. But if you start living a different way and you're not incurring those consequences because of your actions, and you're living a different lifestyle, and you start to treat your body like it's a temple and start to obey natural law and do all this stuff, well, then you're going to start to experience a total different version of reality, and not just here in this now moment, but as it relates to the aging process. You're going to age as much credence as you give to that, as to that thing right there in the background. You're going to age as much as that. But if you don't give any credence to that, and you really start to make your life's mission about taking care of your your temple, which is a channel for spirit, and you make that your life's mission, as opposed to making as much money or acquiring as much assets or as many properties, so that so then you feel justified by that. I mean, all that shit, just you're just gonna keep getting lessons from the universe onto that's why like there's a reason why that doesn't work. It's like, and then people say, oh, you're so young, how would you know, or something like that. Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you just talk to people. You just talk to as many people as possible. Get out there on the streets, learn from others. Open your ears and start learning, and then you'll figure it out that those people that make these big bucks, they're pretty much the most the unhappiest people. The people who have the most are the most unhappy, oftentimes. like a lot of the time, and the people who have the least are the happiest. So, and that's without a doubt been true in my own life. So I think we should start putting more credence into that, and let's focus. Maybe we can, highlight that as an answer to some of the solutions in this earth. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're all just not making decisions from our heart or from our mind or from our spirit, and we're just not trusting ourselves because we've been bred. Been bred, conditioned, indoctrinated, and brainwashed to perceive reality in a certain way where we're dependent upon this fiat currency to provide everything we need instead of the Most High or the planet or the universe or the goddess or however you want to define it. So, I think that's it there, folks. So I hope everyone has a nice week and all, and whenever you see this, I hope we can all come together and help each other make the best of the moment. Because I know I could use some more folks, conscious, strong folks support. You know, because I feel like that's what it's all about, is supporting each other in community and really stepping outside the box and listening to your heart, and then other people who step outside the box and listen to their heart supports one another. Then that's how you create. That's how you create. Period. That's how you create. So I'm looking forward to creating with y'all, and from right now in a Philadelphia, here in a blizzard, and it's pretty awesome. Wish I had a little bit more jazz herbs, but I guess it's in the works that I don't. So I'll have acceptance on that, and probably listen to a little Rastaman vibration, and make up some type of healing foods lunch, and be the change I wish to see in the world. Go straight ahead.